we have this darker red that is just gorgeous, moving into the bright red right here. Right now we're doing the test of parting the hair, how easy is there. Welcome. I see that you have an appointment with us for permanent makeup. Yeah? Okay. So it seems that you already had a procedure done. Oh, new face? Well, that's a very beautiful face. Let's see, you want full makeup, correct? Very well, so you're gonna get the full package, which consists on eyebrows, eyes, lips. It doesn't include foundation in case that you want to get some color correction or even add a little bit of contouring. We can do that, but that is extra cost if you decide to go with that. Yeah, because I do see here that you just asked for the full package, which includes the first things that I mentioned you. You want to go with contouring too? Okay, no problem. We can add it. Just so you know that it has extra cost. So it's gonna subtract some credits from your account. Very well. So we're gonna start first by taking a peek onto your skin and see what kind of colors you want for your makeup. We do have two options for you. We have the full changing makeup, which you can add 3 colors, okay? And with the switch of a cream, you can add a new makeup. So one day you want to go with smoky eyes, and the other day you want to go with very romantic pink colors, and another day you want to go with natural makeup. It can be done. We are restricted to only 3 types of colors. Yeah, at the moment it's all we can do. Well, no, it's not included in the package that you asked. It's a little bit expensive, but the one that you asked is just one tone. Okay, no problem. So when does this new face was implanted? A couple of weeks ago. Okay, so it's fully healed now. That's good. Let's see, you have very beautiful eyebrows. You want to change them? Because they've done it for you, right? Okay. Well, what we can do with them is just add a little bit of more color, more tone to it. Let's say that you want a no makeup look, which consists on lowering the color a little bit so it doesn't look too bright. Okay. Yeah, because it does look that it was redone. We can do that for you. Yeah. Okay. Now, so your package includes eyeliner too. We can go with black, brown, or any other neon colors that you want. But I don't really recommend going for neon colors if you are only getting the one color package, because, well, in some workspace they don't allow bright colors. They want just tone colors. So I do recommend it when you get the 3-color package. Very well. So we're gonna be working on your eyebrows first. Let me just hold your hair to the back so we can start. Well, it lasts until you want. It's a permanent makeup. It doesn't fade at all, so you can live your whole life with the same makeup if you want. That's why many people really go for the three tones. Yeah, of course we can do that too. So let's start by doing a cleanse of your face. You're not wearing any pigments at the moment? Good. Let's remove any sweat or oils from the skin. Good. Can you close your eyes, please? Very good. I'm gonna shape a little bit the fluffy hairs on top. When they do new faces, it turns like a baby face. I don't know if you have seen a newborn lately. They are born with really tiny and soft hair around their faces. We all have it, but on babies it's more noticeable. And when you make new faces, they happen too. So we need to remove it a little bit. So we can start with the permanent color. Yeah, it's what we call peach hair. Here you have seen the peach fruit. It has like a very soft, fine hairs. It's the same on us. But in males, that turns into a beard. Good. This might tingle a little bit. Yeah, actually this is what we call dermaplaning. We use a shape like this, very fine, that removes all that little tiny hair. It's also great to remove dead cells in the face. Okay, close your eyes again, please. Good. We're almost done with your forehead. Very good. close your eyes again. Now your eyebrows are very perfect. I'm just gonna tweak it a little bit so it goes along with the makeup that you want. We're gonna turn it into an everyday makeup since you're going with just one color. But you're free to choose the colors that you want. This type of makeup is perfect to wear on an everyday basis. It's very common. It is what we call basic makeup. You can wear it anywhere, anytime. Let's say that at night you have a date or you have a party. All you have to do is use your regular makeup and put it on top. Something that you want to go a little bit more flashy, or you want to go with darker colors, you go ahead, you can do it on top of your permanent makeup. There is no problem. It's gonna look especially perfect. I'm gonna do little markings here. Okay. So. For your eyebrows, we're gonna go with tone 2011, which is a perfect tone for eyebrows for everyday makeup. And it's very nice. So you can see it looks completely clear, but when we apply it to the eyebrow hair, it's gonna turn its true color. Okay. Just like that. Good. Well, yeah, in case, let's say that you want to turn your eyebrows a little bit slimmer, you can totally do that because we are not putting this color into the skin. We're putting it into the hair. Okay? So, if you pluck your eyebrows a little bit more and you want just a straight line of eyebrows, that's fine. The color is gonna stay in because it's into the hairs, not into your skin like with microblading. Good. It has a little bit of strong aroma, yeah. Kind of minty, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Okay, that looks great. Now, the eyeliner, we can add it on top like a cat eyeliner and at the bottom. You can do both. You can use just one. But just know that if you do it at top, very, very dramatic color eyeliner, a full cat eyeliner, it's gonna be very difficult to cover it with regular makeup. Just so you know. Basic. Okay. Very good. We can do that. Yeah, I do prefer my clients to go with the basic tone if they just decide to go with the one color because it's easier for them to change it. Oh yeah, it's completely reversible if you want. Let's say tomorrow you don't want the permanent makeup anymore. Just come to us and we can remove it. Yeah, extra cost. Okay, close your eyes, please. We're gonna seal the color into the eyebrow hair. Good. It's working pretty great. Yeah, the strong aroma is because of the sealer, but don't worry, it's completely safe. Now we're gonna prime your eyes for the eyeliner. Now I'm gonna need you to close your eyes fully. Good. It's gonna feel very wet. Eyes closed, please. This is gonna allow the tint to stay put permanently. Let's put the next one. And need a few drops. Continue with eye closed. Good. Excellent. I'll leave it there for a little bit while I prepare the tint. So we have two tones that I believe will go great on you. We have the jet black, carbon, and also your skin tone and hair color. I think we're okay with those basic colors. Yeah, we don't want to experiment too much on that. Good. That's a good tone. Let's see if your highlights are ready. Now during this phase, it's very important not to move, not to twist your eyes, not to squint your eyes, try to stay in a very comfortable closed eye position. I'm going to be pulling your eyelid a little bit in case it's needed, but please try not to squint your eyes during the process, okay? Okay, you ready? Remember, not squinting. Good, good. You're doing great. It's gonna feel a little bit hot, but it shouldn't be burning sensation at all, okay? In that case, if you feel it, let me know immediately. Good. You're doing great. Now, even though that I see that you had a new face done, I do perceive that you have some dark circles. This is normal when we are not sleeping well or we tend to have insomnia. We can correct this with permanent makeup for extra credits. We can put a cover into that, kind of like foundation that is gonna match the rest of your skin. We can do that for you here. Yeah, you wanna go ahead with that? Okay, good. And we are done with your eyeline. I'm sorry for asking this, but did they do your eyelashes too? Well, it can be perm, but at the moment we cannot do it with the eyeliner that we just put on. So you could wait around a week and we can do it for you if you want. Okay. We can do a little bit of black eyeliner on the bottom to make your eyes a little bit larger if you want, just a tiny bit. Yeah, it's still included. Okay, we're gonna be putting in this area and this area, like so. Just a bit. We don't want to put a lot of black color underneath because it makes the eye smaller. That's it. And now for the dark circles, let me prepare it. Okay. So I'm gonna need you to look up for me. Close your eyes. Trying to look up while your eyes are closed. Like that. Excellent. Stay just in that position. I know it gets a little bit tired, but it won't take long. This is what is gonna seal it. It's pretty fast. What this does is put the pigment into the pores. so I can just put it into the right areas that I want. Let's go with the pigmentation. We're gonna go with the F800718 for you. We're gonna do the mixture. So we start with the base color here. This is gonna mix with your skin tone perfectly. Now you're gonna notice that it's not what your skin tone exactly is, but once it's applied with the primer that I put on earlier, it's gonna mix perfectly. This is just what it covers the dark circle. It's a little bit more of mixer. Yeah, because a lot of clients get scared when they see the tone that, oh no, it's too bright, or it's too light, or it's too dark. No, this is just the base. What I put earlier, it's gonna mix with this, turning your true skin tone. Good. Okay, you're ready? Now in the same position, looking up with our eyes closed. Good. Excellent. Same position, please. Very well. You're going to notice in a little bit when you look at yourself in the mirror that is going to be exactly your skin tone. Excellent. We're gonna let it sit while we move down to your lips. Now for the options that you requested, I have these 3 tones here that could be perfect for everyday basis, that I think will look good on you. What my clients ask for, the basic colors mostly all the time, is this one. But if you want to go bolder, you can go with bright red. It all depends on you. It's fully covered. If you, let's say you want to change color and you have your favorite lip color, you can use it on top. It's completely easy to cover. Okay. Okay, you want to go with that one? We're gonna do the mix now. We can actually do a mix of colors if you prefer. We can actually do a mix if you want. We don't need a lot of product for it. So let's see. We have these two tones here that we can mix pretty well to get into a basic tone, what we call the baby lips color. You can see how it mixes, kind of like a rose here. I find it very beautiful. So this is the basic color that we can go with. You like it? Very well. Okay, let's let that set here. Put our primer. Now let's get your lips ready. Have to do an exfoliation to them. It's just like brushing your teeth, but we're doing it with your lips. This prepares them for the pigments that we are going to apply. It's going to look completely natural. It's going to look like it's your true lip color. No, it doesn't look like you're wearing something on it. Not at all. I don't know if you have seen children that have bright lips with red color. That's the same. It's our natural colors, depending on the skin tone, of course. I'm going to put a little bit of collagen into it. Excellent. Let's see how the mixture is going. Okay, looks pretty well. Can you do this? How do you feel them? Does it feels smooth and soft? Okay, let's put the last one. Aloe vera balm. This is great to protect the lips. Let's see. Yeah, it seems ready. Now you're going to be just in that position, okay? I'm going to line up your lips first. You ready? great. Here we go. Now the trick here is to paint it so it looks like your real lips. That way they look smooth and beautiful. But since it's gonna look just like real lips, it's important to keep your lips very well irritated and also exfoliate them on a regular basis. And by regular I mean every 1 to 2 weeks, or depending on how you feel your lips. If you live in dry places or it's cold, you can do it often. Yeah, you can actually use just a toothbrush to exfoliate them when you're brushing your teeth. Yeah, it's the same principle. Still works great. Excellent. It's just like painting a portrait. Okay, that looks great. Now, don't do this. Okay, stay just like that. We need it to be absorbed. Let's see. Let's put the sealer now. Good, it takes around a minute to completely seal. Now let's set your makeup. Keep your eyes closed. Do the final inspection. We're going to start with your eyebrows. Touching to see if there is any smudge. No smudge present. And your eyeliner too. There is no smudge. It stays in place. Now into the lower one. Smudging. Good. Let's see here. Good. Very well. Dark circles completely covered. No smudges here. Now let's try your lips. No smudges either. Okay, now we are completely done. Let me take this out. And you have a mirror right beside you where you can take a peek. We can do changes at the moment if you want. Let me know if you like it like that. We can add more tones if you like. Go a little bit darker or lighter in any case. You like it like that? Excellent. So now the aftercare. The only aftercare that you need to do is not wet your face for the next 24 hours. which means no sweating, so no workouts done. Try not to be around the sun because it's going to be very hot. You're going to start sweating. No washing your face either. I know it's going to be difficult, but no washing your face. Also, no creams, no makeup, nothing liquid around your face during the next 24 hours. And that's it. Do you have any further questions? Well, it was a complete pleasure working with you. If you want any changes or you find some problems with your permanent makeup, you have a guarantee of 3 months, I believe. Yep, 3 months. And you can come with us and we will fix it for you for no extra cost. It was a pleasure. Take care. Hi. You ready to start? Okay, you are here for your face contouring. Permanent. Okay, so you know it's not completely permanent, it's mostly semi-permanent, but it lasts for about 3 months, so you can be carefree for 3 months and no makeup. This service is best for people that like to be with bare face, that don't like to wear bases or foundation and like to have their skin free of that, but still want to look good with a nice contouring of their faces. What this does is create a personalized cream that will be applied on specific spots in your skin to create the sensation of contouring without wearing the makeup. Yeah, it's kind of like fake tanning, kind of like that, but it lasts longer. Yeah, but first we need to see if you're a good candidate for it, because some skin types are not recommended for this service. Okay, I'm just gonna do a little assessment of your skin to see if you're a candidate for it. Okay, let me just clean my hands. I'm not gonna be touching you, but just to be sure. Okay, completely clean. Very well. Let's start on your forehead. Okay. What I'm looking for is to see if your skin is prone to acne. Because if it is, and you wear foundations for that, it will be messing with your contouring because it will be covered. But I see that you have a clear skin, which is great. You don't like wearing foundation? Okay, yeah, this is a perfect treatment for you. I don't really like to wear foundation, but sometimes I have problems with acne, so this type of service is not for me because I have to wear it to cover some of my blemishes and acne spots. But for you, you have such a beautiful clear skin. touch up again, you can come with us and we will do it for you. Okay, so you are a great candidate for it. We're gonna start by doing some measurements with your face structure, and I'm gonna use this little face mask to measure your face and to get the perfect contouring for your type of face, okay? So I'm gonna start by doing the measurements. I can remove this cream the first 5 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes. So in that period of time, no touching, no water, anything. But if I, for some reason, do it wrong, I can remove it and start again. But after that, it will be permanent. Well, for 3 months. There we go. Now let's blend. Okay. I can already see the difference. Okay. Take a look in the mirror. Are you happy with that, or do you want to accentuate something else? A little bit more. The cheeks. Yeah, it can be done, still be done. Yeah, there's still area to improve there. But I just wanted to know if you want it a little bit more dramatic or just barely there. But with your gorgeous cheekbones, you should definitely show him off. There we go. Now you can see again. Like it? Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna let it set for 10 minutes now. I recommend you to stay here for those 10 minutes. You can relax and enjoy a magazine here or watch your TV shows over there. Okay? For the moment, please stay here so you're in the cool area and you're not going to start sweating outside. Okay? Oh, it was my pleasure. You look completely gorgeous, and just remember, in 3 months you can come for a fill up if you want, and try not to use any foundations if you want to keep your look, okay? Now, it was my pleasure. Take care, and you can come sit here with us. Thank you. Welcome to Dreams Tattoo. You have an appointment. Okay. Can I have your name? Yeah, I got you here. I just talked to you in the phone. So, you want a tattoo cover up and lip and eye tattoo. Yes? Okay, very good. Can you show me the tattoo that you want to cover up? In this side? Okay. Let's see. Oh, it's a little heart. It's not that big. It will be easy to cover up. We just need to match your skin tone and cover the tattoo. And that won't take too long. For your eyes, what kind of eyeliner do you want? Cat eye? Okay, just a second. Let me show you the stencil that I'm currently managing for my eye tattoos. Don't worry, for the eye tattoos we don't use any needles at all. It's skull tattoo, but it's just because of the ink that we use, which is permanent. It tends to fade out after a few years, and you will need a touch up of color if you want, depending on the tone that you want, especially if it's black or blue. Okay, these are the stencils for the eyeliners that I'm currently managing. Right now we have the most popular, which is the top line cat eye liner. As you can see, the little tail is really long, which is one of my clients' favorites. Then we have the extravagant cat, which is this line right here. As you can see, it's very just a single line. There is no curve on it. Also one of my favorites. Then we have the fishtail, which is this one. As you can see, in the end, it cuts into as a little fishtail. We have the double wing, which is also a part on two at the end, but it's more curvy and not as wide as the fishtail. We have also the cat line top line, which is a little bit shorter as the first one that I show you. This doesn't go out too much of the eye, it's just right here. Very subtle, you can still see them, but it's not that dramatic as the first one that I show you. And then we have this one, which is also a little bit longer than this cat line, but shorter than the first one. Normally for people that prefer a more professional look, something on a day-to-day basis, they choose the short one or the medium one. It all depends on the taste on what you want. You would like to go with the medium one? Okay, very good. And about the color, regular black. Perfect. How about your lips? Okay. Kind of like a matte look. Matching your tone right now, natural. Okay, you don't want it to look too colored. Okay, I see what you mean. More like an earth tone. Yeah, we can definitely do that. Very good. Let me just then prepare everything. Let's start by pulling your hair to the back. Like so. We're gonna do first the tattoo cover up. For this, we are gonna do use the tattoo gun. You may already know how it works. Just the regular one. Okay. So let's see, let's prep the area by cleaning it first. Can you close your eyes, please? I don't want any of the cleaner fumes to get to your eyes and get all with tears. Can be a little bit strong sometimes. Okay, good. I'm gonna slightly shave that part. I see a little hairs in the area. It's not that much, but it needs to be completely clear of hair. Okay. Very good. Here we go. Perfect. Let's Just take that out. Little hairs. So it's just a really tiny heart. It won't take too long for the tattoo to be done. Let's just now match your skin tone. I have my skin tone ink right here. Okay, if I match this one right here, let's see. Yeah, that will work. I'm gonna put a little bit on you before we tattoo it, just to see how it matches. For your eyes and lips, we're gonna use a tool like this one, which what it does is just apply the ink directly to the skin. And this is what we're gonna use to try the ink first on the cover up, just to see if it's gonna match your skin tone. It's very important to have it correctly. We don't want it to have a odd color from your regular skin. Yes, it's the same tone that we use for under eye colorations and sometimes with freckles, just to cover them up. Okay, let's apply it here, like so. Just for a little bit. I'm gonna remove it immediately because we don't want it to get permanent in there before the tattooing. In this part we don't use this one in specific because the tattoo that you're currently having is deep inside. So I was done with the tattoo gun, and covering up it will look a little bit odd. Let's see. Yeah, it's the right tone. Good. Let's just take it out. Excuse me. For the eyebrows, yes, we do tattoos. We don't do microblading as in other establishments. We do just micro shading, which is shading the eyebrow but not giving it a correct well, not correct, but a full shaping. So we just cover up the parts that of your eyebrow that is missing or that is not that colored, and we help it look more full. Yeah, of course we can do it too. Let's see. So let's start first with the cover up. Don't worry, it's not gonna hurt. I'm very gentle with my clients. I know tattoo can be a little bit get a little bit of anxiety to some people, so I'm very gentle. Good. So we're gonna start by covering that part and using a new needle on you. New needle. Okay. Very good. There we go. Are you ready? Perfect. So let's start here. Here we go. Good, 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 good. Since the ink of the first tattoo is way deep into your skin, we need to do a few passes with the gun just to cover up the black with your skin tone ink so it gets perfect. Perfect. Let's see. Yeah, that's a great cover up. Very good. I'm gonna leave it there. Let me just cover it so we can start with your eyebrows first, then we're gonna move to your eyeliner and down to your lips. Okay? Let me just cover your newly tattoo, put some Vaseline on it so it heals faster. It's very tiny, it won't take too long. You already know how to take care of it, right? Good. Just cover up like that. Good. Very, very tiny. So let's start with your eyebrows. Let me first see how they normally look. What is what you want to do with your eyebrows? Fill it up. Okay. Let's examine them. You're wearing a little bit of makeup, right? Let me just remove it. Like so. Good. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, micro shading will be great for you. What we're gonna be doing is just fix the arc in your eyebrow and see that it lost a little bit of shape. I don't do shaping, but I'm just gonna take a couple of measurements to make it look even with both eyebrows. Just get my tool here. Okay, now looking straight forward to me. Very, very straight. Like so. Okay, that's good. Looking straight forward, please. 2, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Okay. So we're gonna be filling up the arc on both eyebrows and going down to the tail in the first part of your eyebrow is perfect. It doesn't need any ink there. It looks great. So we're just gonna help your eyebrows look a little bit fuller at the end. Let me just use my tool here to see that we are even in the measurements. Okay. Good. 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 Yeah, it looks great. Let's see the tone that we're gonna use on you. Okay, so we're not gonna make it too dark. I don't really like to use black on eyebrows because it looks, if your hair is not completely black, it looks very, very odd and too harsh on your face. So we're gonna use around 4 tones down just to soften the color a little bit. For this, we're going to use the micro shading technique. As I was saying, we're going to use the same tool as I was telling you. This one. What I'm going to be doing with this is creating tiny, tiny dots to fill up those little gaps that you have in your eyebrows and give the shape on the curve right here in your eyebrow. Okay. Let me just prepare the ink that we're going to be using on you. And we're going to be ready in a moment. Actually, this qualifies you for a discount since you're getting 3 treatments today. You try to cover up and lips, eyes, and eyebrows, so you get a 10% discount. Okay, good. So we're gonna start. I wanna need you to close your eyes, please. Good. I need my cotton wool. Good. So we're gonna start where you're gonna feel slight pressure in your eyebrow area, but you shouldn't be feeling any pain at all. Okay. I really love this technique because it looks so natural. It goes below the hair of your natural eyebrow. It hides in there and it's not the lines that we see in microblading. It's tiny, tiny dots that blend with the natural hair of your eyebrow. And you can barely notice. You have to be very, very close to notice them. Okay. Good, good, good. Looks very good. Very, very good. Now let's move to the other one. Okay, very steady. This one doesn't need a lot of cover up as the other one. I try not to add too much because when you do that it looks like a straight line. So we have to space the little dots of ink so it looks natural. Yeah, this is a great technique for people that are afraid of needles and they want their eyebrows done. But microblading can hurt a little bit. You know, they are using a blade to cut the skin and put the ink in there. And this one is so tiny, the needle that I use, that you almost don't feel it. You just feel the pressure of me putting the object there, which is great for people that suffer of needle anxiety and are scared of it. I count myself included. Yeah, I'm a tattoo artist that doesn't like needles. Good. Perfect. Okay. Let's see now how it looks, if it's symmetrical. Looking good. Yeah. Just need to fill up a little gap that I left in there. Right here. It's kind of hard to catch when you're too close. It's normally visible when you see from afar. Didn't hurt, right? Okay. Perfectly symmetrical. Looks perfect. Okay, looking straight forward, very straight. Okay. Good. Perfect. So now let's just prepare your eyes for the eyeliner. We have to do a complete cleanup of the area. Okay, I need you to close your eyes. I'm gonna spray you some cleaner. It's organic, so it won't damage your eyes, but so it doesn't go inside your eyes. Okay, close them. Good. Don't worry, it doesn't affect the micro shading that I just did. Okay, close them again. Ready? Good. Keep them closed, please. It's perfect. So you went for the medium, right? Which will be this one right here. This one, right? The medium cat line. So we're gonna be doing it on the top eyelid right here. It's gonna be with this white, as you can see. It's not that dramatic, not as the other one, the big one. So it's gonna look very professional, very subtle, but it's gonna be still there. I just get my ink, so plain black for this one, right? Good. I have a good ink that lasts longer than the regular ones. It's a little bit more pricey, but that's what you requested, right? Okay. So, during this, I will need you to completely close your eyes. Don't open them at all, because we don't want the line to be all crooked. Good. Okay, I'm gonna be standing up for this. Okay, good. So now completely still, please. Very, very important. I'm gonna start on this one. It's almost like coloring. Very subtle, elegant, classic. This one doesn't take that long. It's just a straight line. Okay, looking good. Good. There we go. Looks perfect. Perfect. So, we're gonna do this one now. No moving at all, please. Perfect. Looking great. Can already see the difference. Now we're gonna put the sealer, which is gonna seal the ink that we just put. Okay, again, close your eyes. Keep them closed, please. Keep them closed, please. Now the sealer. This is going to be a bright light, so keep your eyes closed. It's going to seal the color. Good. Now the other one. Keep them closed, please. Perfect. Wow. It's a great difference. You can take a peek in the mirror right here while I prepare everything for your lips. You like it? Thank you. Okay, for your lips, before we add the ink, we have to do a slight exfoliation to remove any dead cells or dryness that it could be in the lips, because we need your lips to be fully clear, and so we can just add the ink on top, because if we add it to that skin in your lips, with time it was gonna scrape out. So I'm gonna use a new fresh set of lip exfoliators that is gonna allow me to remove all that impurities that are in your lips. As you can see, it has a tiny brush in it that it's gonna allow me to remove all the impurities on your lips. This is just a sample and not the one that I'm gonna be using on you. Okay, let's start by adding some slight exfoliator of brown sugar and water. Okay, so let's start. It does feel good, doesn't it? I love exfoliating my lips. It actually makes them more plump and healthier. You have to be very gentle with the lips not to damage them and create little wounds that it will make impossible for the ink to settle there. So careful and being very gentle with it. Okay, good. Very good. Let it dry for a little bit. How does it feel? Softer, isn't it? Yeah, it feels really, really good. Okay, so let's do the tone that you wanted. We're gonna do the mix up of your current lip tone, and we're gonna go 2 tones up in the earth tones that you wanted. Okay. Let's see. Using this one. Just gonna mix it well. Just waiting for your lips to dry up. Okay. We're gonna start by lining up your lips first. Same procedure. You're gonna feel slight pressure in your lips. Okay, now completely still. Don't do this, okay? Just normal like that. And open slightly, like this. Good? Very good. We need to do the liner first, then fill up the lines like a coloring book. Just let that settle for a little bit. I know you are gonna feel the urge to do this. Don't do it. Okay. Very good. Now let's fill up your lips. Just stand up for a little bit. Like so. Good, good, good. Perfect. Let me just let it set for a little bit and do the final pass. Yeah, you can take a peek. It's gonna look a little bit not the right color, so we just need to do the other pass and it will look the final tone, okay? You like it? Thank you. Okay, final pass. Ready? Good. Yeah, you can take a peek. That's the final result. And you can see along with your eyebrows and your eyeliner. You like it? So happy you like it. Well, now for the cares of your new makeup. Since this is not regular makeup, it's permanent makeup, but it's gonna fade up with time. It's gonna take years for that, but I do recommend to get a touch-up in around for your eyeliner in 2 years, and for your lips, that is doesn't take that much time. So I will say 8 months. Yeah, 8 months, and or whenever you start seeing and noticing that it's fading out, you can come to us and do another touch up. Yeah, it's extra cost. For your eyebrows, since it's micro shading, it's not like the ink going deep inside you. It will take 8 weeks when it's gonna start fading out. You can come for a touch-up. It's gonna be half price because you're a client with us now, so it's not gonna be that costly. And you will need another touch-up every other 6 weeks or so. Any questions? Okay, aftercare. Don't use any makeup removal for the next 3 days. I recommend you not to use makeup for the next 2 days. Nothing on your eyes or your lips. We're gonna let the ink settle into your skin. You can wash your face with soap and water, regular soap and water, not brushing too much. Don't use exfoliators for the next week and a half to be safe. For your tattoo, well, to cover up the tattoo here, let me take a peek. Since it's very tiny, it won't take too long to heal, so you know the drill. Just soap and water, especially if it's neutral soap. Okay. Any other questions? Well, it was a pleasure serving you. I hope that you enjoy my work, and you have any questions in the future, just contact me, and I will be available on the phone or email. Oh, it was a pleasure. Take care. Bye-bye. Excuse me? Oh, I'm so sorry. I forgot. I'm so sorry. Okay, let me just take it out. There we go. Thank you. Goodbye. welcome. I'm Jonie and I will be assisting you today in your lashes consultation. I see that you're a first timer here, right? Well, let me tell you how this works. Before we do any procedure or technique of lashes, we have to have a consultation to determine the type of lashes that is best for you and to see what works and what doesn't work in your specific case. Sometimes people want to come with this idea that big wide lashes will look great, and even though it might in some cases, in other cases it looks over exaggerated, and we're here to help you find the best lash for you, the best technique, and I believe that's why you were requesting the consultation with us, right? Excellent. So, the first thing that we need to do is assess your current lashes, see how they are doing right now, and determine the best way we can make them look even more beautiful. Okay, I see that you're wearing some mascara. No, don't worry, it's completely okay. We just need to wash it off and the whole area of the eye, okay? Let me just protect your clothing here with a towel. I'm going to use a little bit of water so I can clean your eyes. Okay, I'm going to use this solution of eye wash. It's completely eye safe. It's not going to burn or anything, but it's the easiest way to remove mascara and eye makeup. Okay. It has a little bit of foam on it. So just so you know, I'm just gonna ask you to close your eyes completely. Even though it's completely safe, it won't burn your eyes, but it will be faster. Okay, eyes closed. Yeah, it feels good, isn't it? Yeah, it's much better than using just wipes. Wipes tends to take longer and pull the skin a little bit more. And with this, we give it a gentle massage in the area. Just need a little bit more of foam. Excellent. Keep your eyes closed, please. Now, tell me, what are you looking for in lashes? What are your goals before we start? Okay, you want to be able to wake up and just have beautiful lashes ready to go? Okay. You don't want the hassle to be putting false lashes, right? Okay. Yeah, so probably lash by lash technique will work for you, but we're gonna see in a minute. We have other techniques, but from what you're telling me, you want a full look, right? So So let's start by checking your eyelashes. Okay, for this I'm gonna be very, very close to you. Is that okay? Okay, thank you. Now, okay. At first glance, what I see is that your lashes tend to be short. What do you normally use in your lashes? Just the mascara that I saw before? Okay. In some other cases, you use false eyelashes. Okay, yeah, they are definitely short. Have they ever been burned out? Maybe you had an accident or you were too close to a bonfire. Okay, because it seems like something like that might happen. Or have they been cut? I see some that have the same length, which is pretty odd for lashes to have the same length. Now we have to fix this with different size and length of lashes. So yeah, definitely lash by lash will be the optimal for you. Can you close your eyes, please? Now, how many times do you pass the mascara wand through your lashes to have it with volume as much as you want? Quite a lot, right? Yeah. Well, you consider your lashes to be easy to fall off when you're maybe scrubbing your eyes, for a little bit. You notice that your lashes fall off? Not really. Okay, that's good. Have you ever worn lash by lash techniques before? A friend did it for you? Oh, okay, that's what it was. Yeah, because it seemed like some parts are missing. There are some like lagoons here and there that we can definitely fill up with the lash by lash technique. Here it should be longer than what you have, but the main question should be how you wanted it. You want it pretty filled up, or you want it just to be regular lashes? Like right now I'm wearing false eyelashes, but they are in the normal range. They are not too big or not too small. There's just there. Maybe you can notice there. That is the common technique that we use on people that don't want their lashes to stand up too much. They want them like normal. We have smaller ones that I can show you in a bit. Just wanna do a little test here to see if they fall off too easily. There's one. Okay, what we can do is apply a little bit of, let me show you, right here. This is castor oil, which is perfect for lashes. It gives them strength and help them regrow. So we could use this on you before we start the whole treatment, just to give them, the ones that you already have that are left, opportunity to continue living. In some cases, when we apply this kind of lashes, false eyelashes, the real ones, when we remove the falsies, they can pull up the real ones. So we want to prevent that with your lashes being strong enough to endure the glue that we're going to be using, and then when it's time to remove them, your eyelashes are not going to fall off with the false eyelash. Okay, so we want to prevent that. Oh, don't worry, it comes in the treatment. It's no extra cost. So yeah, definitely there is some fall off on you, and I would recommend to go with volume and length. Let me show you a few examples here. Let me just set this up in the computer, your special needs, because we have your client's information here. So in case you return and I'm not here, our other consultation agent can help you with that, okay? So you have weak lashes that are prone to fall. Must be careful with glue. And we are going to be providing castor oil treatment on lashes. So yeah, most definitely we're going to have to do the treatment today. And I'm going to send you home with a sample of the castor oil that you're going to be applying it at least 3 days before the treatment of your lashes, okay? So we have first this set that I really like and enjoy to put on first-time clients. These are into the normal range of lashes. As you can see here, you see they are not very thick, but right here at the beginning, it completely covers the area where in your case you're missing some parts here and there. So you have your lashes, and when you apply mascara to these lashes, the ones that we're going to be putting on you, they're going to look even thicker. Kind of like what I'm wearing right now. Or you can wear it just like this, all natural. It looks like just lashes without mascara, and it's a very natural look that a lot of our clients that don't really wear makeup use all the time. They don't really want to put on any mascara. They just go with the lashes like this. Then we have the other options that are a bit more exotic, but we can accommodate it to whatever you want in length and volume. This one are also some clients' favorites. So now, this I want to show you the length that they have. You see how long they are? But minus that, I want you to see the thickness. That's what we want to accomplish with your lashes, because you are lacking volume. Maybe not in the length, but the volume we want to make it even. It's something that I like. These ones are completely even. You can see the volume here. We can give it different kind of length. There is no problem with that. Or we can give it a little design depending on your taste. This one are much more smaller, and most of our clients go for this type As you can see here, it kind of has like a design. It goes up and down, up and down, up and down. It can be completely customized to your take. For your eyes and how strong your eyelashes are right now, I will go with this ones, with the first ones. Maybe adding a little bit more volume, like the boss ones. Like this one, it will be a combination of both, with the length of this ones, but the fullness of the bossy ones. It will be a great combination, and it will completely cover the parts of your eye that are missing lashes. I want to try this on you so you can see them. These are the exact size that you will be getting lengthwise. I don't know if you can actually see here that it consists of two parts, the shorter and larger lashes, which we are going to be applying to you. Yeah, okay, so let me prepare your eyes for this. I have to put your head to the back, okay, because it's getting in the way. Okay, let me just put it to the back. Let me know if it's too tight. I'm going to be using a cotton ball to clear your eyes from the wash soap because it tends to be a little bit greasy, okay? I'm just gonna spray a bit of this so we can clean the area. Okay, can you close your eyes? Thank you. Very good. So while I'm applying this, I want you to notice how full it is. I'm gonna apply it just in white on one eye so you can see the difference, okay? Here it is. Very good. Now, which one has left? This one has less lash, so we're going to apply it in this area, okay? Just gonna press it here. We're not gonna apply mascara or anything. We just wanted to make it look natural, like you just woke up and have your beautiful long lashes. So now this one is without eyeliner, mascara or anything. If we go with this design, this is how you're going to be waking up, with this length and volume. Okay. Now you can take the mirror here on the side and do a comparison on each eye. Yeah, actually the eye looks bigger. Even without using makeup, you look like you're wearing something, because eyelashes tend to just attract the vision to the eye, and in this case your eye look bigger. And if you add mascara to it just a little bit, you don't need to go many passes like you did before with your natural lashes. It's just gonna look amazing. So here, I'm not gonna poke you. I want you to feel the length and against your real lashes. Yeah, it seems like it's short, right? Looks kind of short, but once you touch it, you start feeling the length of the lash. Now, I want you to have that in mind. I'm gonna add a few lashes on top just to make it look fuller, okay? We're gonna go a little bit fuller like this one, but I'm just gonna add a few ones into the lashes. Don't worry, just close your eyes. The glue is gonna do itself. It's not permanent, it's just gonna stick into the false eyelash that I apply. Now, I'm just applying a few here and there just to add more volume without adding length. With this, what it's gonna do is make your eye look like you're wearing a eyeliner, a very slight liner, because it looks fuller. I go with this with clients that want to go a little bit more dressy, not so natural, just one level up of makeup. Kind of like wearing a bit of mascara. You're going to completely notice the difference. There we go. And just one more. There. Oh, you can take a pic. Yeah, right? And I didn't even put that many lashes. I just put it in certain areas where it will turn into more volume and adds a little bit more of an eyeliner effect. Yeah, because of how thick it gets. Now imagine with more. Okay, so you want to go to the more natural side, like the first one. That's a very good choice. I think it will look very, very good on you. And for starter, it's just great. Okay, let me just set this up into your line formation. Do you already have an appointment for the eyelash procedure, or just browsing and want to see how it looks? You haven't decided yet? Well, that's completely okay, but I still need to fill out the information in case that you want to go ahead with it. So whenever you want to go ahead with it, you just come and we do the procedure. You don't have to go through the consultation again. Well, it depends if you change your mind and you want to go with bolder lashes. Okay, let me just remove the lashes again. What's that? Oh, you want to try in the other eye to see how it looks? Oh, yeah, great. You also want me to remove the ones that I put on so it looks even? Oh, yeah, no problem. Okay, try not to move. Eyes closed. Good. Excellent. I remove the other ones, okay? It's just easy to find. We just pull out the excess. Since the glue is not permanent, it's just stick into the false lashes. We just have to pull it off. Good. Excellent. Okay, now you can take a peek. I think they look the best for you. It just makes your eyes look bigger. Very beautiful. So, okay, we are gonna go now with the castor oil treatment for your lashes. It's included, even if you don't wanna go ahead with the lashes, it's included in your consultation. And the sample too. The sample lasts for 3 days. No, I do really want you to use it because it will help your lashes get stronger, and even if you don't go ahead with the treatment, it's gonna help them grow longer and faster. Okay, so you ready? Okay, we're gonna have to remove the lashes. If you wanna, maybe you wanna take a selfie with it. Yeah? Okay, go ahead, no problem. I'm just gonna finish filling out this. Don't be shy, take as many selfies as you want. You look very beautiful. Oh, you wanna go ahead with it? I can book you right now. Oh, you want me for the lashes? Okay, well, for that, let me see when I have it open. So you have to have 3 days of the castor oil. That's a must. I can have you next week today, if that's okay with you. Yeah? And around this time is okay with you too? Yeah? Excellent. So I have you booked for next week with me to apply your lashes, same hour, same day. Okay, let's remove those. Okay, eyes closed. I'm just gonna pull a little bit. Good. Eyes closed. There we go. I'm gonna have to clean your eyes again because it has a little bit of the glue, and with the castor oil we don't want anything like that. There we go. Now let me prepare the castor oil so we can do the massage. Okay, the same that I'm gonna do today is the same that you're gonna do at home, okay? I'm gonna need you to close your eyes. Make sure to just apply a couple of drops. Now this is important to do it without makeup, with eyes completely clean, so it's preferable to do it before going to bed with face completely washed, or you took a shower, no creams, anything, or just like the castor oil. Okay, then with your thumbs you're gonna do a gentle circular massage into your eyes, like so. Very gentle, from one side to the other too. You don't want to put too much pressure, like that. You're gonna leave it there, eyes closed. You're gonna have ready 2 pads or cotton balls, and you're gonna apply it into your eyes for a little bit, okay? You're gonna be leaving the pad for, let's say, a minute. You can lie to bed on the sofa for a minute or two, much better, so the castor oil gets absorbed. Okay, let me just finish up here your appointment details. Can I have your full name, please? Okay, now number that we can reach you. And email, please. Okay. Very good. Do you want to join our mailing list? Okay, that's okay. Do you have any skin allergies? When was when you told me that you had your eyelashes done by your friend? You can say like a year or 2 years ago. Okay, thank you. There we go. Okay, gonna take out the pad. It's gonna be very bright. Okay, it's gonna feel very, very oily. Okay, you can open your eyes. It's completely eye free, safe. I'm sorry. Now, how you're gonna remove it? Here we use our gentle soap, which is completely eye safe. At home, you can use pH balanced soap with no perfumes or alcohol in it, and you're just gonna wash your face as you normally do, but without pressing your eyes too much. Okay, very good. So that's what we're gonna be doing. So we're just gonna go ahead with the foam and clean your eyes. Close them. Okay, good. Your eyes closed, please. Very good. Okay, I'm not gonna need this anymore. Now your eyes are completely clean and clear of any oils. It's very important to take around 2 minutes for the castor oil to be absorbed, okay? That's a very important key point, because if you don't do that, at least do it for 3 minutes, it's not going to work. So you're going to be doing this for 3 days. You have one today, tomorrow, and the day after tomorrow, okay? At night, clean face, and we're gonna have you ready for next week. Let me just take this off your hair. And remove the towel here. That's protecting your clothing. I'm gonna give you an instruction manual about your castor oil, just how you're gonna take it, well, you put it on and use it with the same easy instructions. It has some pictures on it, so you can follow it pretty easy. But in case you have questions, you can always call us or email us. Okay. Oh, how long does it last? Well, it normally takes around 8 weeks to start falling off, but it also depends on how well you take care of them. If you're someone that tends to scrub their eyes too much, they might start falling a little bit earlier, like in the 6th or 4th week. So we suggest you to not scrub your eyes. Very, very important. Whenever you take a shower, never look directly into the shower. Always look down and wash your hair if you want to do it. So never directly taking the water into your face, because it can make them fall if it's the stream too strong. You can swim, you can do whatever, you can take a bath or whatever, but not on the first 24 hours. After that, you can do whatever you want and wash your face. The only thing is just be mindful that you're wearing false eyelashes and they can fall. Also, if you tend to sleep on your head to your pillow, in the morning when you wake up, they might look a little bit messy. So all you need to do is get your eyelash wand like this, not with mascara, just a regular one. Put it in a little bit of water and just brush your lashes in place. You don't need to use anything else, just plain water, and do it like that. But we're gonna give you a full set of instructions for that whenever you come in and do it here for you. Do you have any questions? Well then, let me just confirm your appointment for next week. Next week today at the same time. Okay? Now the only thing is that important that you're gonna have your castor oil treatment and you come without makeup in your face, makeup cream, sunscreen, anything like that. Okay? Very well, so it was a complete pleasure. I hope to see you next week and have a great time. Right here in the reception, they're gonna give you your sample. Okay, bye-bye. Oh my god, you and your trends. Okay, I'm here. You want the wavy eyebrows. Yeah, the moment I saw that post, I thought of you. She will want those eyebrows. No, sweetie. I know you love that, and I'm here for you. Okay, so I have been watching some tutorials on how to do it. I was breaking my head trying to figure out how they did it, but I had to take a peek on the tutorials, so I found out that it's all about glue. So we're gonna use a ton on you. So first of all, let's see how your eyebrows look right now. Okay, sweetie, it needs a little plucking. Okay, you haven't done anything to them for quite some time. Okay, don't worry, I can do it. Brought my hair. So we're gonna start giving it shape, your regular shape. I'm not gonna take anything that doesn't need to taken out. Yeah, my cats are here. Okay, sweetie. Raise your eyebrows like that. The good thing is that you have the perfect type of eyebrows for this. Yeah. You're not like me. Mine are a little bit thinner, so it's harder for me. But yours are perfect for this. We're gonna shape it up. Just need to plug this out. I wish I had your eyebrows. I could do so much with them. But I have you to practice. Make you look even more pretty than you already are. A lot of baby hairs. So I think looks good. Just in the center, plucking this out. You know, I saw that pose that you sent me and I knew it. She will want that. Okay, we're gonna clean this area of your eyebrows so we can prepare it for the glue. I can touch this a little bit oily from the normal day, so I'm gonna use this serum to clean the area. I know it's your favorite. Okay, just a few drops. There we go. Okay. Let's clean that up. Oh. Just like that. Okay. Let it out for a few seconds. Let's see your eyebrows tone. Okay. I brought all my colors here for you, so I think for this wavy eyebrows, we're gonna go with this tone. What do you think? This is Shadow Lady. Kind of looks like purple, but I think it's the right tone for you. Yeah? Or what do you think? Wanna go with that one? Okay, so let's put it aside here. Okay, so first let me brush them. I watched a bunch of tutorials on how to do this. There is the squiggly eyebrows and the wavy eyebrows, but the squiggly eyebrows are thinner, kind of line, but the wavy eyebrows are much prettier, I think, because the eyebrow is a bit wider, so you can play a lot with that. Yeah, mine are really thin, so I could go with the squiggly ones, but you know me, I'm not a big fan of trends. Maybe I'm just too old for them. Okay. So let's start with the magic. I'm gonna start with this glue, school glue, perfectly safe. It's for kids, so it's non-toxic and it won't damage you. It said that we should put a lot. This is non-sticky, so that will help. Let me pull this out. Okay. So I need you to do something for me. I need you to pull your eyebrows like this. Okay? Like this with your hands. Can you do that? Okay. Very good. Just like that. Okay, I'm gonna put a lot of pressure here. So we can put the glue. The trick here is to do the wavy when this is still fresh. So we're gonna need a lot for that. And I mean a lot. That's the trick. All this glue. This was from one tutorial I saw, but I don't know how the others do it. But I'm gonna do it like this because this is how I learned. Okay, there we go. Now I saw that they used a brush for that to start doing the waves in the eyebrows and a chopstick. I'm gonna start with this one. I haven't put in the other one because it will dry up when I do this. Okay, they're gonna pick here in the pictures to see how it is. Okay, so this way is up. Oh gosh, it gets sticky. This way down. This way up. Down. Up. You know what? I need more glue. It dries really fast. Didn't know that. Wasn't counting on that. Up and down. Up and down. Let me brush that in place. Okay. Kind of looks wavy. Yeah. Well, it's first time, so. But we're gonna leave you perfect with your wavy eyebrows. Okay. There we are. Gosh, dry so fast. And since you have a lot of eyebrows, it needs a lot. Down, up, there we go. Okay, let's see. Okay, we're gonna let this one dry it out so we can start with the second part, and we're gonna do this one now. Again, a lot of glue. That's what I like about this one, but it dries so fast. I have to work really fast on this. No, it didn't let any crumbs or anything like that. Okay, yeah, has to be fast. Down, up, down, up, up. go. Okay, it's more. Yeah. This takes forever. But it's actually fun. Really, really fun to do. Okay. Has to be the same as the other one. Let me see. Okay. Okay. Down. Good. Kind of looks uneven, but okay, how can I fix that? There we go. Looks better. It looks really cute on you. And I haven't put on the makeup yet, but it looks really, really cute and adorable. Okay, there we go. There. Now we're gonna let it dry up for a little bit, and we're gonna start drawing the form. I'm gonna use this pencil for that. And then I want to fill it up with this eyeshadow for your eyebrows. Okay. Let me touch them. Shouldn't get sticky while touching them. Okay, almost there. A little hair was flying up. And there we go. Okay, so now we're going to start the drawing now that it's dried. Okay, so let's start with this one. Let me see. Yep, it's completely dry. So here the trick is to do as a normal eyebrow, but following the waves. There we go. Yeah, that makes a difference. Now below. Here. Yeah. Yeah, I can see it. It's really cute. The good thing about this glue is that once it's dry, it's completely smooth. Doesn't have any crumbs or any debris like other ones. That's what I got that one. Really nice for this. Okay. Looks great. Now this one. This is kind of the line art. After doing the line art, we're gonna do the coloring or the fill up. Okay. Let's see. Yeah. You're gonna do your full makeup now through this. Okay. Oh, you're going to a party. Yeah, I knew about that one, but no. I'm kind of tired. Yeah, I need to rest for a little bit. You can remember I was sick? Well, I need to rest. Okay. Line art, it's over. It's completely gorgeous. Super cute. Even like this, it goes well, but we're gonna do the fill up because you have a few little spots that need that because I was wiggling a lot, so he got a little spots that look a little bit empty, so we're gonna fill it up. I'm gonna use this one and my little brush. Okay, close your eyes. The trick here is not to use too much. Make it look natural, like it's your own eyebrows. So I kind of like to do it like I'm drawing your hairs, but with the eyelash. Wow, the difference between the two eyebrows now with the fill up. It's amazing. Love it. Once you're done with your full makeup, you're gonna break hearts. Okay. You know something? I will have to put a sealer in your eyebrows, I think. I don't know if with the heat and maybe you will sweat, this will fall off. I don't know. I'm not sure. I've seen a lot of RuPaul Drag Race and they keep using this glue all the time. And it looks so natural on them, but it's actually hard to use it. It was my first time. Okay, there we go. Oh gosh, looks so cute. I'm just going to frame it now with the concealer underneath and in the top, okay? Just so it shows up. Like that. Now you can do your full makeup, okay? Okay, sweetie. I am done with your cute, adorable, wavy eyebrows. Oh gosh, they look so cute on you. Here, look at the mirror. You like him? Well, it looks completely adorable. Now you just need to finish up your makeup and you're ready to go. You will impress people at the party. They want to be like, what is that? That looks so cute. No, it was my pleasure. I'm always here to help you. Yeah. You know, trends are not for me. I was doing this just for you. No. Have fun, okay? We'll see you later. And take care.